Good morning. I hope everyone can hear me. Are you able to hear me? Please do let me know so we can start the session. Are you able to hear me? You are able to hear me? Hi, good morning. Okay, if you are able to hear me, please let me know. Someone can please message that I am audible so we can start with our today's workshop. All right. Okay. Welcome to our today's session, everyone. All those who have joined in for the first time, welcome to our free workshop. So today we are going to be making a face and a body scrub. For those who have joined in for the first live, for our first free workshop, you all can go on my, the YouTube page, and you all can go to the live videos. You all will get a number of free live workshops that I have taken in the past. So you all can go ahead and watch those as well if you're interested. We've made creams, we've made scrubs before. Today's scrub, what we are going to be making is a little different from the scrub that I have initially made in another free live workshop. So this is a different variation. I will be sharing the formulation with you all. So you all please write it down as I share it with you all, so that you all can go ahead and use the formulation and make this scrub. This is a very, very easy to make scrub. Last time I had made a scrub which beginners were finding it a little difficult because of a couple of ingredients that we needed to add. So today I have kept it very simple. So even if you are a beginner, even if you're making skincare products for the first time, you will be easily able to make this formulation. Very few ingredients, but very, very effective scrub. Now this scrub, today we are going to be making a mango scrub, and I'll be giving you all a little variations that you all can make. If you do not like to make a mango scrub, you can make any other scrubs of your choice. I will give you all a couple of variations also throughout the workshop. So you can write it down, whatever suits you. For your knowledge, you can write down whatever different variations that I'm going to talk about. So first of all, these scrubs are supposed to be, how they are going to be used, I will give you all some information on that. These scrubs, they can be used on the on the body and on the face. You need to use these scrubs twice in a week. Do not use it more than twice a week. Twice a week is more than enough for these scrubs. If at all you have a very oily skin, if at all you travel a lot and you feel that too much of dirt and impurities get accumulated on your skin, in that case only you can go ahead and use it thrice a week. Otherwise, if your work doesn't permit you of too much of traveling, there's no much dirt that gets collected on your skin, then twice a week is more than enough to use the scrub. You will see a very nice glow on your skin once you start using these scrubs. Now the reason for the glow on the skin is because for this scrub, to make this scrub, we are going to be using castor sugar. This is castor sugar mixed with my mango powder. Since we are going to be making a mango scrub, I have used mango fruit powder. So that's where the yellow color comes from. And the reason for the glow on the skin is because of the castor sugar. Now castor sugar is a natural polishing agent. It gives a very nice skin polish, when you use this on your skin. So that is why these are very, very good to clean your skin, to remove all the dirt and impurities that is present inside the layers of your skin, which cannot be seen once you use such exfoliating scrubs. that is when all the dirt and impurities that are clogged inside, they all come off. So this is where the scrub is going to help. Even if you all feel you all have pigmentation on your skin, on your hands, on your legs, on your back, you can go ahead and make different types of scrubs. Here I have made mango, which is again very good for a shiny skin. It's very good for glowing skin. You all can go for any other powders like strawberry powder, papaya powder. This is very good, filled with vitamin C to give you that instant glow on your skin. You can make this scrub with uptan powder. You can make this scrub with lemon peel powder if you have an acne prone skin. You can use orange peel powder if you have a lot of pigmentation on your skin. You can use beetroot and pomegranate powder if you have pigmentation on the hand area, on the back area. You can scrub your skin with this and you will see the difference. It's not an instant change that is going to happen, because these are all, this product is made with all naturally derived ingredients. There are no chemicals here. But slow and steady, you will definitely see the change in the in your skin texture. If you have any type of pigmentation, as I said, if you have an uneven skin tone, you will see all that change as you keep on using the product. So you need to have a little patience, but the scrub, when you scrub it on your skin and you wash your skin, you will see that instant glow on your skin. That you will definitely see. So to make this scrub, I'm going to be taking your questions as well, but I will just tell you all the formulation first and then I will take your questions. Hi everyone. Hi, thank you so much for joining in for the session. Thanks a lot. Okay, so if at all you all have any questions that you all want to ask, any confusion, please do write it in the chat box. I will be answering everyone's questions as and when I get time. So now for the, just give me a minute, just a minute. Okay. So now for the formulation part, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you all what we are adding to our, for making the scrub. So here for making the scrub, we have two phases, alright? These are the two phases that we have. One is our phase of oils and waxes, and one is our phase of our castor sugar, the sugar that we are going to be using, and any other powder that you are going to be using. So now, how the formulation works here is, it's a 70-30 ratio. So where we have 70% of our sugar, so that it holds on to give you a good scrub effect, it holds on to the liquid ingredients, and 30% will be your oils, butters and waxes. So here I have made a formulation in such a way that it's going to suit all skin types. Even if you have a combination skin, if you have an oily skin, or if you have a dry skin. So the formulation is made in such a way, but I'm going to give you all variations. If at all you have an oily skin, what you need to remove, or if you have a dry skin, what you need to increase. So for the formulation that we are going to be making today, I'm just going to tell you all what I'm adding. Please write it down, because otherwise you all will have to watch the video again and take down the formulation. I will not be providing a PDF for the free workshop, so please write that down. So now for this mango scrub that we are making, I am using almond oil. Now in oils, you have an option to take any oil of your choice. Just make sure that you're not going ahead and using very heavy oils like olive oil, coconut oil. These are too heavy on the skin. So go for little lightweight oils which is easy absorbing, which doesn't leave that stickiness on your skin. So here I have used almond oil, which is a very lightweight and a very, very nourishing oil. I have taken 15 grams, 15 grams of almond oil. Next I have a little bit of butter in this. You can go ahead and use mango butter. Now I have used mango butter for this formulation because it is a mango scrub. Now you have an option to use, I don't recommend cocoa butter. You can use shea butter, you can use almond butter, you can use avocado butter, kokum butter, all these butters, any of these butters you can use in place of mango if you don't have, but I have used mango butter for this formulation. And mango butter I have used 3 grams. So I have used 15 grams of almond oil and I have used 3 grams of mango butter. Then to give a good body to this scrub, I don't know people who must have made scrubs in the past. There is a lot of, what happens is when you keep your scrub for a very long time, due to the climatic changes, there could be, it might suddenly get very hot where you live, or there could be too much of humidity. So what happens is this oil starts settling on top. So your sugar is down and the oils come on top. So just to give a good stability to your product so that you don't have this problem, though this does not affect the end product, you will still get the same result, but still it doesn't look very appealing if you have that little oil on top. So just to keep your product very stable, we use a little bit of a wax. So here I'm going ahead and using beeswax. I'm using the raw unrefined beeswax, and that I'm using 2 grams. 2 grams of raw unrefined beeswax. If you're using the pellets of the beeswax, you will have to increase the quantity and use it about 3.5 grams instead of 2 grams. If you're using a raw unrefined, you can use only 2 grams. If you want to make this vegan, like if you don't want to use any animal product, because beeswax comes from bees, so if you don't want to use anything animal based, you can go for candela wax. You can use 2 grams of candela wax instead of beeswax. So that will give you a vegan product. Then you have your polysorbate 80. Then you have polysorbate 80. Now polysorbate 80 is our emulsifier. Now reason why we are using, though we don't have any water in this product, the reason why we are using an emulsifier is so that I will show you a small demo once we are done with the making of the scrub. What happens is when you rub it on your skin, when you're using it on your skin, you're going to be adding water, right, to make it a little soft, and to make the application much more easier, you will be adding a little water. So what happens is, if you don't have an emulsifier in your product, you will just be rubbing the scrub on your skin, and when you wash it off, it will still feel very oily and sticky. And we do not want that oily and sticky feeling on our skin once we have washed it off. So we want to have a very soft after effect on the skin. So what happens is this emulsifier, when it comes in contact with water, it will become like a lotion. It will no longer keep that sticky oily feeling. It will become like a lotion, and then when you wash off your skin, you will have an absolutely non-sticky, non-oily feeling on your skin. So that is the reason why we have our polysorbate 80 as our emulsifier. It's an important ingredient. If you miss out on this, then you will get that sticky feeling on your skin with the oil. So for our polysorbate 80, we are adding 8 grams of polysorbate 80. And then we have our castor sugar. Our castor sugar is 70 grams, a high content of sugar. The reason why, I'll come to that. So we have 70 grams of castor sugar and 2 grams of mango powder. Now, if you're not making a mango scrub, you can go ahead and use 2 grams of any other powder, any other fruit powder, any other vegetable powder, any other herbal powder like a amla, a neem, a hibiscus, anything, you can use 2 grams and make this formulation. So that is your choice, whatever variations you want to make instead of a mango scrub. Now the reason why we have a very high content of sugar in this is because, as you know, when sugar comes in contact with any liquid, after a course of time, though it will not dissolve because sugar is not soluble in water, in oil. But what happens is, in a course of time, the sugar, when it comes in contact with air, like you'll be opening your bottle all the time to use, it will come in contact with air. So the moisture content from the air is going to start making the sugar a little bit more liquidy in consistency. how thick your scrub will be when you make it, and after using it for about a month or so, you will feel that it has thinned out a little. That is because of the contact that it comes with the moisture content in the air when you're using it. So that is the reason why we have a high amount of sugar content, so that it does not liquidify or become too liquidy and too runny texture. So even if it, becomes a little bit liquid because of the contact with air, you still have a good consistency of your scrub, a good hold of your scrub. So that is the reason why we have a very high content of sugar when we are making this product. Clear to everyone? So I will just go through the formulation once again for those who have missed out anything. We have almond oil 15 grams, we have mango butter 3 grams, we have beeswax 2 grams, polysorbate 88 grams, castor sugar 70 grams and mango powder 2 grams. Now please make sure you are not using your regular sugar, you are only using castor sugar, because regular sugar is not going to help with making the scrub. You need the fine castor sugar. It can be brown one, it can be the brown castor sugar, it can be the white castor sugar, any of your choice, but it has to specifically be castor sugar. The same sugar that we use for baking purpose. And I'll show you all how it looks. This is how the castor sugar looks. This is how fine the castor sugar is. It shouldn't be like the big cubes, granules that we use, in our kitchen. Epsom salt, yeah. You can use Epsom salt, but please use very little, because what happens is if you have a very sensitive skin, people do make salt scrubs as well. Like we make sugar scrubs, we make salt scrubs as well. But sugar scrub is very, very mild and gentle to your skin. Salt scrubs can get very drying to your skin. So when you make salt scrub, use Epsom salt. You can use a little bit of Himalayan pink salt along with more of Epsom salt. Epsom salt is much more gentler to your skin, and you can use a little bit of Himalayan salt, pink salt in it, but only if your skin can take it. There are many people, personally, I cannot use salt scrubs. I find it too drying to my skin. 17 or is it 17 or 70? 17 of what? I didn't get your question. 70, it's 70 grams of sugar. 70. Pallets 3.5 grams. Okay. Beeswax. Next product is what? After beeswax is polysorbate 80. Polysorbate 80 is our emulsifier to emulsify our product. I will show you all a small demo on what the emulsifier is going to do on application of the product. So now we'll quickly start with the making of this product. So here, just give me a minute. Okay. So I hope you all can see my table here. There are just two phases over here that we have with which we are going to make the product. Now in this bowl, I'm making a 50 gram batch. I'm not making a 100 gram batch. So in this bowl, I've just taken a bigger container, because once we add our sugar in this, we need more space for mixing it. So in this, I have taken my almond oil, I have taken my polysorbate 80, the butter here, what you all can see, this white color, and my beeswax. Beeswax is my solid one, the unrefined, raw, unrefined beeswax. Alright, so this is what I have in this container. Now we are going to go ahead and heat this in the microwave. We are going to, if at all you don't have a microwave, you have to double boil it. You have to keep it on the double boiler, and you have to melt it till everything gets completely melted. So now I will just keep this in the double boiler to melt completely. And here I have my, as I already informed you all, for those who missed it out, I have my castor sugar, that is whatever quantity is mentioned in the formulation. I have taken my 2 grams of, in fact 1 gram, because I'm making half the batch, 1 gram of mango powder, mango fruit powder. So I'll quickly go ahead and heat this in the microwave, and then I'll show you how we go ahead and make the scrub. I will take your questions also. Okay, so I have kept that in the microwave to go ahead and heat it. The heating is going to take a little bit of time because beeswax has a very high melting point. So it takes time for the beeswax to get melted. I'll take questions in the meanwhile. Why is there no need of preservative? This is an anhydrous product. So whenever you make an anhydrous product, that is you don't have any water present in it, you do not need an emulsifier. I'm sorry, you do not need a preservative. Now, if you feel that you're going to keep this in your shower, okay, and you're going to touch wet hands, it's going to get wet, it might get spoiled. Ideally, these sugar scrubs which are anhydrous, they never get spoiled. For 1 year, 2 years also, you can use them very well. But if you feel like that, you can use 1 gram of phenoxyethanol. That is a preservative which you can add in this, though it's not required in this particular scrub. Yes, you can use brown sugar as well. For how many days can you store this without preservative? For a year, more than a year also, nothing is going to happen to the product. Can we use emulsifying wax? Yes, you can. But you will have to just make your formulation. How much emulsifying wax you're going to use, you have to try to do a little R&D on that. Because what happens is emulsifying waxes will harden the will harden the bar of soap. I'm very sorry, will harden your scrub, the emulsifying wax. So you will have to do a little bit of R&D, check with 1 gram, 2 grams, how it is suiting, and accordingly you'll have to make the product. Now for this workshop here, for the free workshop, we are just making the basic sugar scrub. I do take advanced sugar scrubs in my workshops, in my paid workshops. All those who are there in the group, you all already know that I take a lot of skincare product workshops. So we do a lot of advanced, different types of scrubs with emulsifiers, with gelling agents. We do a lot of different types of scrubs, but those are all advanced ones, the cream based. So anyone who is interested in learning advanced scrubs like the creamy scrubs, the emulsified scrubs, the anhydrous ones, you all can connect with me for the advanced scrubs. This is a very simple and a basic sugar scrub for all beginners, who love making skincare products, but they just want to start. When you start something, you cannot start with too much advanced. It gets very confusing. So this is just for the beginners who can easily go ahead and make their scrubs, and which is very, very effective. They can make it at home and they can use it. So now here I have gone ahead and heated my waxes, oil and the butter. And if you can see, when I showed you all before, you could see the beeswax in full, but now it is completely melted and it has become a liquid. Now this is still very hot. So this is not the right time that I can go ahead and add my sugar to this. The moment I add, it's very natural. Everyone knows that if you add sugar to anything hot, it is going to start dissolving. We don't want anything too hot in this to add our sugar. So we have to wait till the time this completely cools down. After which, once it cools down, we will add our dry powdered ingredients in this base. You have to add polysorbate 80 Komal. I spoke about polysorbate 80 only. That's the right emulsifier to add. For sunburn or suntan, you can go for orange peel powder, pomegranate peel powder, these which contain vitamin C. The powders that contain vitamin C, raspberry powder, cranberry powder, all these are very good. Coffee powder, these are very good for suntan, sunburn. Having active acne, can you use scrubs? Yes, but then for that you will have to make a little bit more advanced scrubs which have active ingredients in it, which we do in our paid workshops. We use active ingredients and make our scrubs suitable for acne prone skin. For different skin types, you have these other much more advanced ones. But if you have acne and if you want to make a very simple scrub, my suggestion is use lemon peel powder. Lemon peel powder suits very well on acne prone skin. Alright, so you can try it with that. Use a little, in fact you can do a combination. You can use a little lemon peel powder, a little orange peel powder, and you can make your product and you will see the difference in the acne. The only thing is, if you have acne all over your skin, it gets a little difficult to rub this sugar scrub. So please don't use it more than twice a week. Alright, and gently rub it on your skin if you have acne, but you will see the difference. Yes, you can add tea tree essential oils. There are a lot of essential oils which gives very good benefits for acne. Like you can use tea tree, you can use rosemary. These are very good. Then you can use peppermint. These are very good to treat acne, and you can use those essential oils in your product. Alright, so now this is still a little warm, so I'm not going to go ahead and add this right now. I'll just wait for this to get a little more cool and then we will add our other ingredients. And I'm going to be adding mango essential oil to this. No, you cannot use any fresh ingredients for this. You can only use powdered ingredients. No fresh ingredients, no fresh pulps will be used. These products don't support fresh pulps. In double boiler temperature, that there is no such temperature. You have to just check, because it's a high melting point. Beeswax has a high melting point, so it will have to really be very hot to melt the beeswax. You have to just watch and see, is your beeswax melting? The moment your beeswax is melted, you can remove it from the double boiler. But yes, it will be a little high temperature and it will take some time. In the microwave, it is very quick compared to the double boiler. Microwave, within I think 1.5 to 2 minutes, it completely melts. For sensitive skin, you can go for almond powder. That is very good. You can go for oatmeal powder, rose powder. These are very good for sensitive skin. Okay, so now I think this looks quite good enough for us to go ahead and start adding our dry powder ingredients. So we will slowly go ahead and start adding the dry powder ingredients to this. I'm just mixing all the oils, waxes, butters, everything. I'm just combining it well together. Any skincare products that you make, combining your products together is very important. Otherwise, what happens is certain ingredients don't combine, you don't get that effect. They just remain, separately. You have to combine it together with your spatula. Okay. Questions what I have already answered, I won't be answering again. Please, those who have missed from the beginning, you all can go ahead and watch the video. You all will get all the answers. Okay. Make sure that there are no lumps in your sugar scrub, in your sugar powder when you're adding it, because otherwise it will get very difficult to break it later. If you feel there are any lumps, break it at this moment itself before you go ahead and add it to your oils. So now one by one, I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar powder. Sugar, mango, sugar, my castor sugar and my mango powder. And now we'll go ahead and give this a good mix. And this is the consistency that we need right now. We don't want a very runny consistency. This is exactly the consistency that we need, because once this is going to go ahead, you're going to keep this for some time. You will see that it will get a little bit more wet, a little bit more softer. So right now we need the consistency to be like this. This is the consistency that we want, so that even if it gets a little soft, it still holds in very well as a scrub. So I have gone ahead and given this a good mix, and then we will go ahead and add our essential oil. Now for the essential oil, for this 100-gram formulation, about 6 to 7 drops of essential oil is more than enough for your formulation. And we will go ahead and give this a. We are not going to, for this scrub, we are not going to go ahead and blend it or do anything. You can see how it is, it has a very nice hold. This is how the consistency has to be. It has to have a very nice hold. It shouldn't be watery, or you shouldn't feel when you hold the scrub, you shouldn't feel that there is more of liquid and less of sugar. The moment you feel that, you have to understand that there is something wrong in your formulation. It has to be this hold that you get on your scrub. This is how it has to be. So that is when, even if you keep it for a longer time, your consistency will still be like a good scrub consistency. You will not have any oil coming on top. You will not have those problems. Unrefined, okay. No fresh pulse. Essential oil is mango essential oil, which I have gone ahead and added. Alright. So now we are not using any preservative for this, because as I said, for an anhydrous product, when there is no water, you don't have a pH to the product, so we don't check the pH, we don't add preservative. Alright. So now we'll go ahead and just fill this scrub in our container. And anyone can make this scrub and use it for yourself. You don't need to go ahead and buy expensive scrubs. You just use the scrub for a while on your skin, and you see the difference in the texture of your skin. This is a mango scrub, sugar scrub, which I have made right now. I have just put this in a glass container, and this is how it is. I'll just show you all a small demo on why do I need an emulsifier. Just a minute. I'll just show you all a very small demo on this. Now supposing if I take a little bit from the one which we made right now, okay, supposing I take a little of my scrub and I put it on my skin, and then I add a little water to this, just to give it a good spreadable consistency. So now if you see, as I'm spreading it, okay, as I'm spreading it, can you see this whitish color liquid? The white color liquid that forms, okay, you will see a little bit of a white color liquid that forms. I don't know whether you can see it very clearly on my skin, but the white color liquid that forms that means that my product has got emulsified, and I will show you all, just a minute. And after I wipe my skin, there is absolutely no greasiness on my skin. It's absolutely non-greasy. If you all can see, after I have washed it, there is no oil, nothing left on my skin. I have a very soft and a smooth after effect on my skin. And this softness and smooth, non-sticky after effect comes with the emulsifier. Now, if I don't have my emulsifier, it will all be sticky and oily on my skin, because the oils have not come off. We've not got a chance. The oils are going to still remain on the skin. So if you have an oily skin or an acne prone skin, again, that is inviting more trouble to your skin. You're going to get more acne, more oil production. So that is why this little bit of emulsifier is very important for you all to get this smooth and very soft after finish. You all will see, please make it to believe it, because I really don't like to say anything. I like when my students make it and then tell me how they like it. But so many people have made this, used it, and they have seen a tremendous difference just making this simple scrub they have seen a tremendous change in their skin texture, quality of the skin. They have seen a lot of difference. So according to your skin type, select the powder, select the essential oil, and you will see the difference on your skin. You're most welcome, everyone. Can I add SCI? No, not in this formulation. SCI will not go with this formulation. You're looking at what you're talking about is a different scrub altogether with a foaming scrub effect. But in this formulation, please don't add it. This can be used for face and body. Any way you feel. In fact, even for tanning or even for pigmentation, mango is very, very good to lighten pigmentation. So if you have tanning on the skin or pigmentation, you can add this a little, add a little water, rub it all over your skin, and you will see how soft and supple your skin gets. Any other questions? We are done with the making of the product. This is what we have made today. This is our mango sugar scrub, which has an amazing fragrance. I really love this mango essential oil. I will share the vendor details with you all in the group. For those who are new, for those who are not in the group, you all can take down my WhatsApp number. It's 9167 317 669. I will be mentioning this in the description box as well. You all can connect with me on WhatsApp, and you all can get added to the group where I post all my upcoming workshop details. And in case if you all are interested in joining, we do almost 30 to 35 different workshops. We cover most of the skincare products. So if anyone is new and you all are not there in the group, you all would be interested in getting added to the group, you can just WhatsApp me. I will be mentioning the number again in the description box. Yes, one more thing before we finish our today's session. You can use another exfoliating agent as well in the product, but the exfoliating agent, like if you're using walnut shell powder, if you're using charcoal beads, if you're using apricot shell powder or coffee ground powder, these are all exfoliants. Jojoba beads, you will only use it up to 0.5 grams. That is the only amount that you all can use for adding another scrubby effect to this scrub. So what you can do is you can use 69 grams of castor sugar and 69.5 grams of castor sugar and 0.5 grams of another exfoliating agent to enhance the scrub better. That is another thing that you can do. Definitely you can add it to your product. People with an oily prone skin, please stay away from walnut shell powder because that already has a lot of oil in itself, which will make your skin more oily. So you can go for almond shell powder, you can go for jojoba beads, you can go for charcoal beads. Just 0.5 grams you can add in this and you can make your scrub. Alright, so everyone, we are done with our today's session. This is the scrub that we have made. And it's a very, very effective scrub. Please do try it out. Post it and I don't know how to do it. Post it and let us know. Just give me a minute. Just 1 minute. No. Okay.
Just type it. Are they from the other phone?
Just give me 1 minute. Okay. So I have just mentioned my number for those who are interested to go ahead and join any other workshops if you are interested in making skincare products. Just a little bit information about my workshops. We only have workshops with we use only naturally derived ingredients for our workshops. We do not make any products with chemical. There are no chemical based products made during our workshops. So if anyone is interested in starting their own small setup or you want to start your business, we have a lot of people already who have learned, they have already started their business, they are selling and they are very happy. So if anyone else is interested in, who is really interested in skincare products and making them, who are passionate about it, can definitely connect with me and you can join our workshops. And thank you so much everyone, all of you, for being a part of my today's free live workshop. Next month we'll have another free live workshop. If you all have any particular thing that you all would like me to come up with, anything basic which you all would like to learn, I will definitely try to come up with that workshop for the next month. You all can send me your, whatever you all would like to watch in the next free workshop. You all can send me, those details and WhatsApp me those details. So I will definitely go ahead and do something on those lines. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you all have a lovely day ahead. Thank you, everyone.
Wait.
Mama.
I can't wait till